The first thing that caught my attention about Rebecca Millet was not her butt, let it be known. That was the second thing. So Rebecca and I met on our missions. We were serving in Arkansas.
We went to a T1 meeting, a Transfer 1 training meeting. We were both training a new missionary.
She and I really didn't say much to each other. I think we spoke maybe 3 sentences.
He knew so much about kites and the wind, and I was like, who is this kid?
I had the impression that she didn't really enjoy my company at first.
I thought he was a freaking weirdo.
The first thing that caught my attention about Sister Millet was her eyes.
His eyes.
I was shocked at Rebecca and how she was able to see people, connect with people, and care for people.
He was really good at ministering one-on-one to people in the district, especially sisters who were struggling.
What scared me most about Rebecca Millet, that she was so good and so wholesome that I would not be able to live up to her standards, and it was terrifying.
Wow, what scared me the most about him was just the fact that he was affecting me so much. So our first date, I guess for some context, I got home 3 months before he did, and then when he got home, we lived like really far away from each other in different states.
There is a senior couple called the Goldings, and they are incredible. But they were going to be speaking in sacrament meeting. Rebecca wanted to come up and listen to them speak, and I had already planned on it.
And he calls me and he says, I have an idea. You should buy a one-way ticket to Utah, and I will drive you back to Arizona.
She comes out of the airport, and I ask her if I can give her a hug. Probably the most awkward hug of my life.
We stayed the night with the senior couple, the Goldings, and then we drove to Vegas.
We went to a Vincent van Gogh exhibit.
And we went to the strip and got the most amazing chocolate shake I've ever had in my life.
And boy howdy, it was a beautiful chocolate shake.
And we rode the Ferris wheel, and then we spent the night at his sister's house.
But the whole time I was really nervous because I knew that I was absolutely not going to kiss her. But I was worried that maybe she expected me to or wanted me to, so that was traumatizing.
And then we drove like 9 more hours to my home in Mesa. And then I got him to stay for a week in Mesa.
The first day with the Goldings, I knew after the first day that I wanted to figure this out and follow the relationship until the end. Being able to be with her for a couple of days was so special, and that's when I knew we were going to be spending a lot of time together.
It was like our last meetup as a district or something. It was right before Christmas and he was about to get transferred. He kept coming into that room with this deck of cards and he would do the stupidest magic trick, and he had me put a card back on the deck. His thumb or something touched my hand. I noticed it way more than I needed to, and I was like, why am I noticing this so much? And I thought, oh no, I'm in a lot of trouble here.
This is the proposal story. I proposed, it was incredible.
So he planned the proposal with my sisters, but my computer had recently broken, so I was using his Mac.
My text messages showed up on my computer, and my phone calls rang through to my computer.
The first text I saw was a date, a time and a place.
She finds out, and her sister had this genius idea, and so I sent a text that says, I can't do it, I'm not ready, I don't have the ring. And Rebecca read it, and she fell for it.
They tricked me, and I thought that the ring hadn't come yet, that it wasn't ready.
Emma and Anna Jesse went down to Utah and set up an area for me to propose.
We walked into the barn, and it was decorated with lights and pictures of us, and rose petals, and flowers all over the place, and I still had no idea.
And later she tells me, I honestly thought you were taking me out to the barn because you wanted to make out.
He took me through this whole thing with all the pictures, and it was really sweet. I noticed a phone recording, and I still don't get it. I still have no idea.
So I reached in my pocket, and I got down on one knee.
Opened the ring box.
there is a moment of realization. It's probably one of the funniest moments I've ever seen, and I'm just glad I got to be a part of it.
It was perfect.
Why do I stay with her? I actually wrote this question down because in reality it's not a question of why do I stay with her, it's a question of why do I love her. I love her for so many reasons. The biggest one is that she pushes me without saying anything to be a better person.
My mom talks about being able to see someone's heart and their intentions and their desires. The Lord has showed me his intentions and his heart and his desires, and they're good.
She makes me soft, and she makes me have compassion and empathy for others and show sympathy. And I don't ever want to lose that feeling of just trying to be better.
Because he loves the Lord.
I don't think I could do better than Rebecca Millett. I really don't.
I'm really excited to get to know him better.
I am so excited to not have to walk home at night in negative temperatures. It's the most depressing thing I've ever done. Leaving her every single night to go back to my apartment alone. It's awful. I'm so sick and tired of it.
And I'm excited to be able to just escape all the other social things with him.
For me to be able to be sealed to her means that I will never be without my best friend. And I'm really excited for that. I'm down, if only for a taste.
Augustus, I want you to know that you do make me very happy. And I'm very scared, but I'm also really excited that we can start a life and a family together.
I'm gonna mess up a lot, and I hope you're patient with me. I promise that I'm gonna try. I do want you to know also that I married you for a reason, and that is because I am absolutely head over heels for you.
And I'm grateful for all that you do for me. And I love you.
And I want you to know that you really are my best friend. And I love you very much.
Love that never came, followed in every other.
When I fart, I'm really sorry if it smells. I do it a lot. Sometimes you don't notice. Those are the good ones.
That's a wrap, y'all. Okay, I just wanted to say that I'm their #1 biggest supporter, okay?